Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Forex Savage. I was just thinking about something and I thought I'd share it with you guys. In my experience now of my work, I've noticed that everything I do profitably has a system. All the way from my trading till now my social media marketing agency, and probably this motivational speaking has a system to it. I haven't figured it out yet. But let me share with you guys why I say that, and let me give the two examples of what I just mentioned: trading and social media marketing agency. So first off with trading, right? There's a tons of techniques out there. I mean, ton. But for you to be profitable, you gotta have a technique. What's a technique? A technique is basically a system. Like it's a proven, reliable system that will give you the results that you want each time. Is a good technique, once you have a technique set up, doesn't mean that that's just a technique and it can't be modified. No, that doesn't mean that, because obviously if you're a business owner, you'll know that the key to having a business is adapting to what the world is doing, adapting to what you gotta do to maybe change your business, and maybe, you always gotta adapt. That's just part of growth, right? So in my business and trading, I have a system or a proven technique which I use, and if I don't see that technique, I don't go against it. Usually most of the times that I do have a losing traders because I didn't follow my technique. See what I'm saying? Same with my social media marketing agency. So I just finished the course, but even before I finished the course, I already had my first client. I was rushing. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I know how to do Facebook advertising, but it's not until the end of the course that I figured out a technique or a system to how to do it profitably, all the way from how to prospect client to if it's hot or warm audience, all the way to the close, and even after the close, the follow-up and the automation, just so that you keep your name fresh in their mind and your brand is branded in their mind, literally. But not just business has a system, your life has a system as well. What's the system of your life, you might ask? Your habits, the things that you do consistently. Those are a system. And whether it's a bad system, whether the system is just flat out alright, or whether it's a great system, regardless, it's a system. You might not have caught on with it, or you might not have been aware, but if you change your habits, obviously you have a good life, right? You see how I'm saying, literally everything, life, business, probably everything that's successful on this earth, or that is doing really great, or that people look at that and goes, wow, probably has a system, So I just want to implore you today, think about what's your life system, and if you have a business, think about what your business system is. You feel me? Let's say if you got hired for a job, they're gonna train you on the way the company makes money, and that training is a system that you'll use to get the same results that the company wants, or the type of results that the company expects you to have through that system. So think about what your system is: life, business, the habits that you have, the consistency, or the actions that you do every day. Think about that system. Is your system profitable? Is your system helping you get to the next step of your life, the next goal? That's what I wanted to share with you guys. I was thinking about that, and I was like, wow, you know what? That's kind of crazy. Everything has a system. Find your system. Corey Savage.